Before calling your ex, watch this. Breathe. Put the phone down. You're not calling her, not like this. You got blocked on iMessage, left on read on Instagram, unfollowed from her story. She's at a rooftop in Brooklyn with Jake's Yankees cap on, smiling like the last 6 months never happened. You begged outside her apartment in Austin, sent that 2 a.m. paragraph and woke up to silence. That knot in your chest? That's humiliation. That's the moment a man either breaks or becomes untouchable. Tonight I'm going to show you the code, the mindset that flips the script from please answer to she wonders where you went. We'll break down why chasing kills attraction, how respect is lost and earned, and the exact play. No contact with spine, mission first days that rebuild your frame, and the quiet moves that make her question the breakup while you stop needing her answer. This isn't therapy talk. This is discipline, presence, and power. The Don never chases. He sets terms. He moves with purpose. And when he speaks, the room listens. If you're serious about never being in this position again, subscribe now. I drop content that keeps you from dialing a number that doesn't respect you. And check the first pinned comment. There's extra material to go deeper. The 48-hour cold hand checklist and a breakdown of the respect triggers most guys ruin without noticing. We start by ripping the phone from your emotions and putting it under your command. But tell me, if she answered right now, would you even know what to say that doesn't hand your power back? Stay. The next part gives you the one rule that turns silence into gravity. Are you ready to hear it? Good. Here it is. You don't call. You create gravity. The phone obeys you. Silence with spine. The Don doesn't knock on a locked door. He makes the house come find him. This is where most men fall apart. They turn into private investigators with no paycheck, refreshing her Instagram like it's a stock chart, zooming into rooftop photos in Williamsburg, hunting for a clue in the reflection of a wine glass. That's not love. That's surveillance dressed up as romance, and every refresh bleeds your dignity. Then comes the parade of humiliation. The 2 a.m. paragraph with apologies she didn't ask for. The voicemail outside her building, voice shaking, promising you'll be better. The drunk Uber to her street because whiskey told you courage looks like chaos. You hit send because the bottle gave you permission. In the morning, the bottle doesn't pick up your shame. And when that doesn't work, the downgrade. We can be friends, you say like a man negotiating his own sentence. You agree to listen to stories about new restaurants and new guys while you rot quietly, hoping good behavior earns a retrial. That isn't friendship. That's a museum of your own weakness, and you're the unpaid tour guide. Ask yourself one thing. Has any of that ever brought her back with respect? Or has it only trained her to view you as a background notification? Exactly. Here's how the code looks in the real world. Drew, UPS driver from Cleveland. Good heart, boring diet of heartbreak, pizzas, break room coffee, and late-night pity scrolls. Girlfriend of 3 years woke up one Tuesday and said she needed space. He begged on the curb, texted her mom, wrote the long apology, got blocked. 2 days later, he almost DM'd her best friend to talk. He stopped his thumb an inch from send, remembered the rule, and vanished. He nuked the photos, archived the threads, took a walk instead of a shot. Day 4, he joined a Muay Thai gym off Lorraine Avenue. Day 8, he put in extra routes, caught a supervisor's eye, started stacking overtime. Sundays, he hit West Side Market, cooked for himself, ironed his shirts. 40 days straight, not a peep. Small upgrades, new boots, new phone background, no faces, just a goal list. He wasn't posturing online. No quotes, no subtweets, just quiet edges sharpening. Week 7, her "Hey stranger" slid in from a new number at 11:37 p.m. He read it in the morning. He didn't spike, didn't panic, didn't sprint back to the cage. He finished his oatmeal, knocked out his shift, then went to spar. By the time he replied, short, calm, controlled, she could feel the distance. Not anger. Altitude. Whether they met again or not, he had already crossed a line she didn't know existed. The boy who begged died on the sidewalk. The man stopped being purchasable. Why does this work? Chasing shouts, "I'm replaceable." Distance whispers, "I'm rare." People value what steps away, and that's not a game, that's economics. Scarcity commands price. Proximity without respect is a discount bin. Call it cold if you want. Winter builds men. So lock in. The phone is now a vault. You don't pace, you don't check her story by accident. You don't ask mutual friends for intel. You let curiosity do its job on the other side while you do yours on this side. Your mission drives your calendar. Your body becomes evidence. Your money gets a plan, your room, your car, your breath, everything cleans up. She doesn't deserve access to the process. She can witness the result from the crowd. Pause a second. If she did ring right now, would your voice deliver certainty or a sales pitch? Are you selling why you're good enough, or are you stating terms like a man with options? Men with frame don't explain. They demonstrate. These are the laws. No contact is law, not a tactic. Mission before emotion, every day, especially when it hurts. Never accept a demotion to friend. You are not a consolation prize. Do not text under the influence. If you wouldn't say it sober at noon, it doesn't leave your phone at midnight. Attention is currency. Spend it only where it multiplies. You'll feel the itch to break. You'll justify it as closure. You'll say, just one call to end it clean. That's not closure. That's a hit. One hit becomes a week. A week becomes your identity. Break the pattern, not your word. What happens when you hold the line? Her world gets quiet where you used to fill it. The joke you always sent doesn't land. The good morning doesn't ding. The safety net vanishes. And the mind does what it always does in a vacuum. It wonders. Where did he go? Who's he becoming? Did I misjudge him? That gravity you built? It starts to bend the room, but you don't build gravity for her. You build it so you never need anyone's weather to decide your day again. Men who chase live in forecasts they don't control. Men who lead make climate. Think ahead. If she circles back, will you test for respect or fold for nostalgia? Will you listen for accountability or accept a recycled story? The next part will show you the exact phrases that keep your frame, the boundaries that disqualify time wasters, and the moment you walk away even when you could win her back. We're about to move from mindset to verdict. Hold your position, keep the phone face down, and breathe. The conclusion delivers the sentence, final terms, precise words, and the outcome that makes you untouchable. Stay sharp. The room is about to get quiet. Here's the sentence you don't call, you create gravity. The door stays closed until respect knocks with both hands. Final terms, clean and American plain. 90 days of no contact minimum. Not a tactic. Law. Logistics only. Shared lease, dog pickup, mail. Handled short, daylight, no small talk. Everything else? Silence with spine. If she reaches out, you don't audition. You state terms. Good to hear from you. I'm not available for friendship. If you want to talk about us with accountability, call me tomorrow between 7:30 p.m. If the text is late night nostalgia, hey stranger, at 11:37. Your reply lands the next morning. I don't do midnight reruns. If there's a real conversation, suggest a daytime call. If she says, I miss you with no ownership. If we're discussing reconciliation, I need to hear what you're taking responsibility for, what's changed, and how we prevent repeat problems. If not, I wish you well. If she floats, let's be friends. No, I don't accept emotions. Take care. If she name drops a new guy to spark you, I don't compete. All the best. Then you mute and walk. If a meeting happens, you pick the standards: sober, daytime, public, 1 hour, no relitigating old fights. Sunday, 2 p.m., Blue Bottle on Main, 1 hour. If we drift into blame or games, I leave. You don't fidget. You don't fill silence. You listen for ownership. You state your non-negotiables once. If the frame cracks, you end it. This doesn't meet my standard. Take care. Then you stand and go, not anger. Altitude. Your phone, it's a vault. Face down after 9 p.m. No doom scrolls of her story, by accident. Mute, unfollow, archive. Zero texting under the influence. If you wouldn't say it sober at noon, it doesn't leave your phone at night. You don't ask mutuals for intel. You let curiosity work for you, not against you. Your calendar becomes a contract. Mission before emotion. Every day, especially when it hurts. You pick a discipline and bleed into it. Muay Thai at 6 a.m. or iron at the gym before work. Oatmeal, eggs, water. Overtime without complaint. Save cash. Kill debt. Clean your room, your car, your breath. Shirts pressed. Boots upgraded. No performative quotes online. No subtweets. Quiet edges, sharper. Sundays. Cook your own steak. Watch the game without checking her feed. You're not posting a comeback. You're building one. Understand the economics. Chasing shouts, I'm replaceable. Distance whispers, I'm rare. Scarcity raises value. Proximity without respect is a discount bin. You're not cold. You're clear. Winter builds men, the laws carved in stone. No contact is law. Mission before emotion. Never accept a downgrade to friend. No drunk communication. Attention is currency. Spend where it multiplies. Respect over access. Frame leads, words follow. Evidence beats announcements. You'll crave the hit. You'll call it closure. One hit becomes a week. A week becomes your identity. Break the pattern, not your word. Hold your line, and her world gets quiet where you used to be loud. The good mornings stop, the safety net vanishes. The mind hates a vacuum. It wonders, where'd he go? Who's he becoming? Did I misjudge him? That gravity you built? It bends the room. But it's not for her, it's for you. To live a life that doesn't ask the weather for permission. If she circles back and meets your standards, you test for respect, slowly, with eyes open. If she doesn't, you keep moving. A man with options never begs for entry to a house he can outgrow. Mirror time. If she called right now, would your voice deliver terms or a pitch? Are you a leader with a schedule or a salesman with a script? Would you hire you? Would your future son copy you? Be the weather, not the forecast. If this kept you from a 2 a.m. mistake, subscribe now. Like the video so it reaches the guy staring at a contact he needs to delete. Drop sovereignty in the comments and tell me your 48-hour cold hand plan. What you're cutting, what you're building, and the one standard you'll enforce without blinking. Verdict: you don't chase. You set terms. You live them. Sentence delivered. Sovereignty.